everybody, and welcome back to the Campaign Chronicles. Apologies for this video being uploaded a bit later on in the week. I've had some technical difficulties with recording this week and being rather busy, so it's a bit of a late upload, but nevertheless, we will jump straight into this episode. The party, after using their emergency teleport, arrive in a small, cramped storage cupboard. They exit the cupboard and begin exploring the regal building they've appeared in. They are then approached by a number of guards and are taken to a room to be interrogated. This is when they learn they're in the royal palace of Vaddenheim in the capital city of Cyrodilia. They are questioned by two individuals, a large Leonin called Gaxus, who is the royal protector of the queen, and the Grand General, a figure Caro recognises as the leader of the Vaddenheim army. After being questioned, they are escorted out of the palace by the royal guards. The party, now in Cyrodilia, begins exploring. They find a tavern frequented by adventurers called Quincy's Tavern. Here they are introduced to the Vidalcan owner of the tavern, a small blue-skinned humanoid with magical black spiky hair. Quincy is very accommodating, offering the group some advice and pointing them in the direction of a few interesting spots such as the local Adventurers Guild. They're also introduced to Rak, a half-orc barbarian who had heard of the group's deeds in destroying the bloody-horned orc tribe and is looking for their assistance. Rak joins the party and soon after Angren departs, as he's going on a personal quest to discover himself after he perished during the battle against Arnaf Bloodbather. The party head to the Adventurers Guild and pick up a quest to investigate the sewers of the city. There have been reports of strange mutated creatures in the sewers attacking workers and climbing out of the sewers attacking people in the city. The party investigates and come across a few of these mutated creatures, humanoids who have been affected by the strange green-yellow mutation that has turned them into walking husks and who are spreading the corruption further. They find the center of the mutation and are attacked by mutated crocodile. After defeating the crocodile, the party use holy water to destroy the source of the mutation. Successfully, they head back to the Adventurers Guild to collect their reward. With their reward money collected, the party look for a way to spend it, and find a shop that sells magical items called Mandor's Magical Goods. Here they meet Mandor, the owner, a Minotaur enchanter who sells them a few magical items. The party returns to Quincy's tavern after a long day to rest. While they sleep, they are attacked by a strange shadowy creature. The party are caught surprised while able to defeat the shadows and incapacitate their summoner, a slender female drow dressed in dark black leathers and a hood. During their attack, the drow killed Sneck before he could react. The party interrogate the drow and learn she is a member of the Drow Shadow Assassins, a house of drow that used to work with Calisius during his excursion. She tells the group that her house was hired by a man named Jeremiah to kill the party. She also reveals that the group are not the only targets. Vixus, leader of the Ravens, and Governess Clarina Andro were also targets. The group are able to use sending scrolls to contact Vixus, who tells them he was able to fight off the assassins, and they also contacted the Governess, who tells them Cathra was able to defend her, and she is now her personal bodyguard. Malt decides to execute the drow assassin, much to the party's disapproval. The party then return to an uneasy rest. While resting, Malt receives a vision in which he is being scolded by Tia, the god of justice. In this vision, it is revealed that Malt is more than just a sorcerer. He is a young red dragon who, as punishment, has been turned into a mortal human by Tia. Tia destroyed a fragment of Malt's treasure hoard and stripped him of his magical powers until he can prove himself worthy of them. Tia then gives him a task: head to the old fort the group raided for supplies near Woodpine, and free Deva, who has been corrupted by a powerful demon. Mort then finally reveals his true nature to the party. He tells them that he is a young red dragon who once controlled a small town to the north of Vaddenheim. He was sent there by his mother, a surprisingly good red dragon, after he killed a group of adventurers who were emissaries of Tia. After continuing to oppress the people of Martlock, Tia transformed him into a human. Only once he has repented will he be granted his true form back. The party agreed to help Mort and gather some supplies before heading back south towards the town of Greyspire and then onwards to the fort. And that concludes today's episode of the Campaign Chronicles. Apologies for the late upload and the kind of rushed recording. I've had quite a busy week and I'm only just getting around to recording this now. So I hope, as always, it was informative and you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time in the Campaign Chronicles.